What's up? So the plan today is to get the car to turn on. It's been about 8 months or so since the car has had any reason to really move, and it's been tough with school and stuff, but that's all done now. So my plan is to finally sit down and kind of start looking over the car and seeing exactly what it needs, what it doesn't need, and what it is that we can kind of check off our list to get it to hopefully turn on today, because I'm trying to take it on a pretty big drive soon, and it's got to be in pretty tip-top shape. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's go ahead and jump in. Cool, so here's the car, and yeah, I mean it's been really neglected, as you can see. Like, this looks gross, man. This makes me so sad. Look at that. Yuck. So it hasn't been washed in a while because I just truly haven't had any time to do anything with it. It's super dirty, as you can see. Headlights are in like terrible need of a good polish. Tires are literally toast. These are super old Pilot Super Sports that have definitely done their time. I have some other tires sitting around, so we're gonna have to get those installed pretty soon. Gross. So let's look at the underside. So yeah, it needs some work, like I said. It, first of all, geez, needs a really good detail. Look at all that dirt and stuff. There's no filter in here. Couple of loose connectors. We need a new intake hose, new clamp. So I mean, really small things, really like not too big of a deal, honestly, but they're just stuff that I haven't been able to pay enough attention to. As you can see, the car here has had 0 voltage in a long time. Honestly, not sure if that's good or bad for the car. Here's the tie down. So it needs a battery. And I have a couple of these things laying around, so I'm actually gonna probably go ahead and just install them to see, you know, what I can get ahead on. This horn, for example, is missing this little, I think it's like a 10 or 12 that goes there. So we've got a little bit of work to do. So before we actually install anything on the car, I want to quickly go over the parts that we're gonna be throwing on before we actually get around to doing that. So starting on my left here, we have this is a new intake arm. This is actually an OEM part, and this is going to be replacing the intake arm that we currently don't have installed. Here's the part number if you're interested. So yeah, it's actually kind of interesting. This is a really like soft and pliable part, which you would have not guessed by the original piece. The original arm was super just like tough and hard, and was even like kind of changing colors. It was kind of interesting. But this is the brand new part, so this is going to be cool to go on. And this is a new hose clamp as well, so this will be going on the throttle body side. Next to it is this is a K&N washable filter. So this guy is supposed to replace the factory filter, and this is the idea behind this is that it's serviceable. So what they don't tell you is that you have to buy the oil and the cleaner for this guy. That's a separate, you know, purchase, I suppose, on its own. But it's cool. I mean, the spray is purple, and the media in here lends itself to being clean, and you can like run water through it, and it's kind of a cool idea. So next to that here is a new battery, and this is I think it's a Duralast. It's just whatever, like an AutoZone battery. And this is actually a free part, believe it or not. This is absolutely free because I dropped my old battery off one day because I needed to get some power going through the car, and they ended up losing my battery. I think they gave it away. I'm not really sure what happened, but anyway, the point is that they gave me a new one. So this is a brand new, or pretty new anyway. This is dated from April of this month, or this year, I'm sorry. So this thing's pretty good to go. So hopefully there's some charge left in this guy. It's been sitting a little bit, but if not, then we'll get it jumped and we'll get it going. So yeah, so these are the parts that we're installing. So let's go ahead and jump into getting them actually put on the car. So one little detail here when you go to reinstall your filter is this little guy right down there. This like little rubber stopper with this cross design on the inside is actually meant to be kind of like an indicator point for your filter's orientation, because as you can see, this guy has one right here too. So what that means is that this guy's actually supposed to go in like that, if that makes sense. This just kind of goes to show that you can forget about stuff when you let things sit for too long. But there's a sensor that goes right here. I think it's an air temperature sensor, and it's not here, so I have no idea where it is actually. I'm gonna look around and maybe I'll find it, because it's supposed to plug into this harness. So let's see if, let's put this back. Okay, let's see if I get lucky. Alright, so surprise, I stock up on just things that I don't need, like maintenance parts that don't even need to be replaced yet. So kind of a bad habit, maybe it's a good habit, not sure. Comment below if you do crazy things like this, because I have like spreadsheets and stuff that archive all of these things, and so my information tells me that I should have the part, but I haven't found it yet, and I just kind of ran across this guy, and I'm thinking it might be in here because it feels like it could be the right part, but let's double check. Ta-da! All right, and there we are. Two really simple jobs that will definitely keep your car from starting. So, I mean, maybe not the intake so much, but yeah. So this is a brand new battery. Ah, this thing is so sick. Look at it, it's so clean. I also ended up using a battery terminal protectant spray on the posts. I recommend it. I think it helps your posts resist corrosion if that ever becomes introduced into the system. It's a big pain in the butt. And you'll have to get your terminal replaced. It's annoying. Use the spray and avoid having to do that. So the last thing we have to do here is see if it'll turn on without throwing a code. So let's do that. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Oh gosh. Wow, it is super hot in here. In here, you might be wondering why I'm climbing over the seats, and it's because the driver's side is inaccessible. Okay. Shoo. All right. Let's see. Oh wow. There we go. That was easy. No weird. Nope. No weirdness there. Okay. Let's maybe the window down. Oh, when it goes down. And there's a, dude, spiders got in here. What? How did a spider get in here? Are you kidding me? Jeez. Whoa, holy spider web. Okay. So yeah, the only thing really left to do now is to turn it on and hopefully it doesn't freak out. I mean, it really shouldn't, but you know, cars are weird, so let's put it in there. Okay, here we go. Clutch down. Oh, it's on. Wow, it turned right on. Hell yeah, man. That battery must have actually probably been fully charged. It doesn't sound like there was any loss of voltage at all, and it was sitting for a few months. Hell yeah. Oh man. Looks like we need an oil change. How do I oh, there we go. Yep, no funny lights. Everything's good to go, man. Sweet. Cool. So yeah, I think that's it. That's probably everything I got for today. What I really need to do is take this thing for a drive and see how it does, but I think I'll save that for a different video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hope to catch you in the next one.